Hello friends, Ross here and welcome back to the channel. As you know, I am a hugely avid collector of concept art books for my favourite video games. If you missed my previous video where I talked about some of these books in my collection, then there is a link to that video in the description. Check it out, it is a really cool video. Now, before me today, I have not one but two new concept art books I want to take you through. The first is for the art of Doom Eternal. Easily my favourite FPS this generation, the outstandingly good follow-up to the Doom reboot of 2016. And the second one just happens to be for one of my most anticipated titles this year, and for many it could prove to be the most accomplished, rich and exciting game of the generation. It is of course the world of Cyberpunk 2077. So let's take a look. Doom Eternal, an absolutely mind-blowingly incredibly good game. Just when I thought Doom 2016 was the apex for what the series could be, the teams at id Software completely blew my socks off when Doom Eternal launched earlier this year. 2020 may be a bit of a shit show for a lot of reasons, but Doom Eternal was a definite highlight for me. And this art book is going to be one of my pride of place in my collection. It is just stunning to see all of the different concept arts that have gone into the development of this game, and all of the abandoned concepts as well. Now, the abandoned concepts is something that I really get a kick out of, because it shows you the progression. As a designer by trade, I love to see the road not taken most of the time as well. It's like, how did they get to the final solution? What were they experimenting with? And this art book shows you a lot of that development stuff as well, a lot of those workings. Just to hold it up so you can see, it is quite fascinating, a journey as a designer to see all of the concepts, and I love it. I absolutely love seeing that, and that's why I'm such a massive collector of concept art books. If you've been on the channel before, you'll be familiar of just how many concept art books I have on my wall up there. It is, it's just one of those favourite hobbies and pastimes. I just love to pore over environmental art, character art, concept art, and just seeing how the process evolves and develops over the course of game development. It is fascinating. And look at this concept art for the Tyrant, one of the main villains that you will face as the Doomslayer in Doom Eternal. You really get to see all of the different layers, from sketching to layering up to adding colour into that first, maybe that first 3D model representation. How is the character going to move in the environment? How is it going to look when you start blowing chunks off of the demons in this game? Because remember, deformation was one of the biggest components of Doom Eternal, that gives you that cathartic, satisfying feedback when you are shooting chunks of flesh off of these demons. It is visual feedback that a lot of games don't always tap into, and this one in particular, look at this. So this was the Mancubus, and it actually shows you the different states of destruction. So you've got him like unarmored, you've got him fully tooled up, like god tier level of the Mancubus where he's fully armored up, and then you've got the fully destructive state down here in the corner. It is such a gloriously icky, wonderfully destructive, pulpy, satisfying look at the creation and the destruction of the character design of Doom Eternal. There's a little sketching of the Cacodemon there as well. Absolutely brilliant. So if you are a fan of the Doom games, if you are a fan of Doom Eternal specifically, this is the concept art book for it. It is a few hundred pages long. It is from Dark Horse. Anybody that is familiar with concept art books will be well aware that Dark Horse are kind of like the go-to company to produce these concept art books. And it is definitely something that belongs in every gaming den, maybe even on the coffee table in your living room, to just sit there, grab a drink, pour over all of the brilliant environment art, and just enjoy what is, for me anyway, Doom Eternal, the best FPS this generation. And I say that because I know it may be controversial, but in terms of a pure thoroughbred laser focused. It knows exactly what it needs to be. It delivers on the promise of Doom 2016 and just escalates and elevates everything that that game had and everything that was great about that game, and delivers something where it's so slick and so, I want to say, even colourful for its depiction of hell and hell on earth and the science fiction and lore behind it. Just absolutely brilliant. So guys, if you're a fan, check out the art of Doom Eternal. I obviously am a big fan, and I'm going to be poring over this for the next few days, few weeks, maybe even, who knows, I'm going to be, it makes me want to jump in and play the game all over again. So anyway, that's it for me. Check it out. If you have enjoyed this video, do remember to give us a like, a share, hit subscribe, do all the social things, ring the notification bell, you know exactly what you do. And let me know in the comments what you thought about this video, but also, are you a fan of Doom Eternal as well? And also, what other shooters are you playing at the moment? Are you interested in maybe even getting into Doom Eternal? But at the moment, Doom Eternal is absolutely an apex demon slaying thoroughbred of a title, and this is a great companion to the game. Until the next time guys, take care.